Am I the meanest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Punch drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Punch drunk.
Well, who am I?
Punch drunk.
Who am I?
Punch drunk.
I can't hear you.
Punch drunk. AKA Mr. Moo. Won't shine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Boxing, aka Mr. Moo. Shine himself, aka El Lobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you at this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know how we started off. Boxing is good, boxing is great, boxing is life. You already know boxing translates to life itself. Again, God bless each and every one of y'all. Boxing is good. I've been saying it for quite some time. 2021 is undisputed year. Undisputed year in the sport of boxing, y'all. Undisputed year. You see the thumbnail, read the title. Josh Taylor versus Jose Ramirez for the WBO, WBA, WBC, IBF, ring lineal. You could add the Ali trophy there. You could add it too. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for all the marbles in 140 pounds. 50-50 fight. Best fighting the best. This is what boxing wants. This is what boxing needs. This is what boxing deserves and the people deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Taylor from the UK, Scotland in the building. Jose Ramirez from America, Mexican-American fighter. Yep. Best of the best. Undefeated. Proven warriors. And it's not easy to get what they at right now. It was not easy for them to be in the position that they at right now. The fight with Victor Postal was tough for Jose Ramirez. The fight with Regis Prograis, in which there was people, there's half of the people believe that even Regis Prograis beat Josh Taylor. But that was a great war. Great war, and it showed us a lot about Josh Taylor. It showed us a lot about Josh Taylor. A lot of people were saying that he can't fight on the inside. You know what? I got crazy. Josh Taylor could fight on the inside and the outside. Could take punches, could sustain being hurt as well as Jose Ramirez. This is a great fight at 140, baby. Great fight, great fight. And also the division have great talent coming up. In 140, you got Javante Tank Davis campaigning in 140 right now versus Marios Barrios. Soon, next month, we got Brandon Lee, one of the phenom in the sport of boxing. Brandon Lee knocking out everybody and their mama in the same division. We still got Adrian the Problem Broner still trying to fight in 140, but haven't fight in 140. You even got Michelle Rivera going out there campaigning in 140. You got the guys that potentially going to be moving up, inevitably going to be moving up in 135. They're going to be moving up to 140. Devin Haney going to be moving up real soon. Teofimo Lopez going to be moving up real soon. 140 is going to be lit, y'all. Ryan Garcia could be moving up real soon. 140 is going to be lit in a year or so. But lit, and it's lit right now. Yeah. Let me see what's up to the people. Let me see what's up. Rob in the building. What's good? 1 foot out the door. What's good, Mr. Bump in the building. Jay Triller. What's good? Johnny Blaze. What's good? Edward Solano. Lisa Bell, the queen. Woo! She's my queen. Jason in the building. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Lisa. What you said right here that I saw what you said. Show what you said, Ramirez. The fight has the potential to be fight of the year. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it will. Yes, it does. Shout out to High Low, the man Low. If it's moonshine, it has to be great. Better than mother effing Frosted Flakes. Yeah, I'm hyped, man. I've been hyped for quite some time. There's been people been hyped for quite some time. The hell is happening right quick? The hell? I've been hyped for quite some time. People was telling me like, yo, Punch, man. Punch, I can see the veins popping out of your neck. You gotta calm down. You gonna get a high blood pressure, Punch. Calm down. We need you out here in these streets. But damn it, I love boxing too much. Love boxing too much. And the reason why I'm also as passionate as it is for this sport that I love is when I hear other people saying that the sport ain't it. It's not like back in the days. It's this and this and that. No. We having an undisputed year. Do you understand what I'm talking about? An undisputed year. We probably had one undisputed fight, one undisputed fight in the span of 17 years. We got a bunch. Again, let me mention the name. I gotta say it because I gotta educate the people. And of course, I want you to educate me too. I want to enlighten the people. I want the people to enlighten me. Let me know if I'm wrong. We got Jessica McCaskill, Cecilia Breakers undisputed. We had Clarissa Shields undisputed. We had Natasha Jonas and Katie Taylor undisputed. Come on, baby. Come on. Even the ladies is fighting for the undisputed. We got the potential of the most important fight. The most important fight is probably in boxing, probably in the sport industry. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua. Undisputed, baby. We got Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo that's already announced and scheduled. Undisputed. We got Jose Ramirez versus John Taylor. Undisputed. We got the lightweight division already. We got it undisputed already. Oh, baby. Boxing is great. Boxing is wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, hype. As hype can be. 1 foot out the door in the building. Where's the moonshine? The moonshine is in the system. 1 foot out the door. The moonshine is in the system, baby. It's always in the system. Woo! El sazón, el adobo, el borracho, señoras y señora. Add more to the name. Gonna be like Apollo Creed. Good looking out. 1 foot out the door. Good looking out. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button on your way in and smash the like button on your way out. Mr. Moonshine, hello, dímelo. Gracias. God bless you all for contributing to the channel. El canal. Gracias. Guido in the building. BX in the building. New York City, man. State your city. State your county. State your borough. State your country. Let's go. Where we at, ladies and gentlemen? Where we at? New York City in the building. New York. All the boroughs, Manhattan, Harlem, Wash Heights in the building, BX, BK, Queens, QB, Staten Island, Long Island, Jersey, Newark, Patterson. Let's go. Connecticut. Let's go. Let me see where the people at. I gotta know who I'm talking to. You feel me? I gotta know who I'm talking to, man. Good looking now. Mexican versus UK again. Let's go. Yes, Mexican versus UK. Let's go. Y'all already know that's the rivalry. You saw the thumbnail. Tony in the building. Tony, Pancho for one time. We want Pancho. Fort Smith, Arkansas. Salute, Tony won Pancho. Pancho, you gonna get it. Yo, Pancho, sing a tune for Tony, Pancho. Sing a tune for Tony, Pancho.
Then it's me. Then it's not a soul. Said it never means me. Had a many bone. What do you mean? Spin me when I'm low. Then it started show man. When it 90 feet.
Pancho, setting the mood for Tony, setting the mood for the people. Puerto Rican rum in the building. Puerto Rican rum. Eric was good. Texas in the building. Texas as well in the building. California, yay. Puerto Rican rum. Let's go. Palo Viejo. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, man. Let me give a shout out also, man. Let me read this right quick for y'all, man. We got to give our shout out to the people that's doing great things in the sport of boxing. Not only in the sport of boxing, but doing great things in the community, y'all. Doing great things in the community. Got to give props where props is due. Mike Tyson and family helping formerly incarcerated women. Launches nonprofit org. Mike Tyson and his family are going to bat for 100 women who spent time in prison, starting a charitable organization aimed at helping the former inmates renter society. Tyson's mother-in-law, Dr. Rita Ali, along with Tyson and his fam, created We Too Matter designed to empower 100 formerly incarcerated women and offer them rentry, resources, and support. The WTM, who teamed up with the Van Jones Prominent Prison Reform Group, Dream Corps, will provide a variety of different services to the women. Shout out to the women incarcerated. Shout out to the women out there incarcerated, especially I don't want to, especially the ones that has been incarcerated and they are how you say falsely incarcerated. You feel me? There's a lot of people like that that's incarcerated, even women as well. And you know that women are being left alone. It's not like when men get locked up. You see a whole line full of ladies. Still standing by their man. But when it comes to women, man, you only see like 3 people on the bus. But the ladies needed to. The Tyson celebrated the We Too Matter with a fancy Mother's Day brunch over the weekend. Invited 10 Los Angeles-based mothers who were recently behind bars and their kids to Mike Tyson's ranch in SoCal. It's a topic that's near and dear to Mike's mother-in-law heart. Dr. Ali was formerly convicted of a crime. She maintained her innocence and says she knows how difficult it can be for women leaving prison. In addition to good works, that Tyson nonprofit org, the party was also pretty awesome. There was food, drinks, and bunch of big celebs like Bobby Brown, Columbus Short, Metta World Peace, Zab Judah, and co. Shout out to the ladies in Kosovo. They need your letters too. All right. They need your letters too, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Men, if you can't get a chick in and out, at least get a chicken in. Give a little money, Jay pay her. Jay pay these ladies. Mike Tyson doing great things outside of boxing. Say what's up to the people. I'm sorry. Hello. Pancho for Tony. Pancho, another Pancho for Tony. Another Pancho.
Dennis told me. Dennis let us know. Saturday night means me. Had a many bone. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Spin me when I'm low. Dennis got a show, man. When it's 90 feet.
Pancho! Yes, sir. New media today, USA boxing coach Malachi Williams in the building. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate you, my brother. Great show today. Everybody subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing. Inmediatamente. Right now. Okay? Right now. Do it for me, my friends. Subscribe to the most intense, one of the most intense guys on YouTube, baby. The energy is real. The energy is what it is, where it needs to be. The passion all the way up. High octane. That's what we're talking about, baby. I like to support the people that got that high octane type of passion for the sport of boxing, baby. Match it. Can you match it? I don't know if you can match that energy. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but if you want some energy, you want some passion, you go and subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing. Inmediatamente. Immediately in Spanish, I say, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Key Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to Major Key Boxing right now. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in the boxing. Yes, sir. That's what I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do. Something bring some level of consciousness in the sport of boxing, because a lot of people's unconscious, you feel me? But we gotta wake them up. Despiértate, boxing good, okay? Hey, wake up, hey! Like that, that's what we gotta smack the people, you feel me? Smack them with the truth. Black and Brown Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. Got the best show on Fridays. Got the best show on Free Smoke Friday. You want some smoke? You want to lay it all in line? Do you got the heart to be in that cage? Don't you go over there with your little sweet and your sweet debates and your sweet dialogue. Now, you gonna get smoked in Free Smoke Friday. You gotta be a smoker when you go to Free Smoke Fridays. Black and Brown Boxing. Subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. Black and Brown Boxing. Yeah. I even got a soundbite for you, man. When you lose a debate, especially here or in Black and Brown Boxing, we're going to give you the lean on me. We're going to give you this.
About end of discussion. Debate is over. You will write a formal apology.
Yeah, when you lose a debate, that's what you're getting from me. All right? You better write a formal apology. Akaka TV, if you still want this work, you're going to get this by the end of the dialogue.
About end of discussion. Debate is over. You will write a formal apology.
Yeah, yeah. Lean on me when you're low, and I'm gonna need somebody to lean. You gonna need somebody to lean on after I'm done with you, motherfucker. You gonna need somebody to lean on after I'm done with you. Arca TV. You gonna need somebody to lean on. Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Let's go. Josh Taylor needs to break the curse. Oh man, there's a curse going on in the sport of boxing. Mexicans is whipping the ass, whipping the behinds of the UK fighters, and the UK fighters is falling. There's another curse that's going on because I'm gonna come out with a product. I'm gonna come out with a product. It's gonna be a cream, and it's gonna massage this right here for the UK fighters, especially for the UK people. I want a cream right here, you know, for the fighters, for the boxers and stuff like that, that's gonna make it steel. So when somebody hits that, it's like a bulletproof. You feel me? Because the eyes are getting busted in the UK. The eye doctors, I'm saying like this, they are happy because they're making money out there in the UK. They can't wait for a UK fighter to fight. The doctors is like this. Wait, yeah, mate. We're gonna get a good client after this fight. I'm sorry, I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it real. This Friday is dedicated to Tony. I like that. Dedicated. Oh man, I can see the subliminal. What you doing? Black and brown. You used to rhyme, huh? I can see that subliminal shot right there. Dedicated. I feel that. Oh man. And also, UK got that's gonna be undisputed right there. Hey, they're putting in the work. And they're putting in the work. Look, the Latins and the UK fighters, they're fighting one another. They putting in the work. Man. They out there. Look at even Jorge Linares. He's gonna be fighting Devin Haney May 29th. Latino, he's putting in the work. He's putting in there. Jojo Diaz gonna be campaigning in 135. Are gonna be fighting Javier Fortuna. Gonna be fighting Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz is moving up. Y'all heard about the news? Huh? I don't know. I know that Jojo Diaz lost his strap by being a little bit unprofessional and not coming in weight. And we gotta keep the energy where it needs to be. Because when Gervonta Tank Davis missed weight, the whole world of boxing is like, oh my God. Gervonta Tank Davis, well, Jojo Diaz, who is a great fighter that beat Tevin Foreman as well, but lost his title on the scale. We got to keep the same energy. Y'all. Got to keep the same energy. Hated it. I got you, hello. I got that on deck. Thank you, hello. Dios te bendiga, señor. Dios te bendiga. So yeah, man, look. It's the curse out here. It's the Mexican jinx right now going on in boxing. Y'all already know. Josh Warrington got beat up by Mauricio Lara. Huh? Mauricio Lara whooped that behind. Mexican. Huh? Canelo Alvarez beat Billy Joe Saunders. He beat Billy Joe Saunders. Another Mexican going at the UK fighters couldn't get. Hey, even when Anthony Joshua beat Andy Ruiz in the rematch, but that doesn't mean a lot of people was like happy with his performance. He did what he had to do. But Andy Ruiz is the one that actually, was the monkey wrench to Anthony Joshua's momentum. Mexicano to do it again. He took a setback because of that Mexicano big boy. Now we got Josh Taylor. And if Josh Taylor can't do it, who's going to do it? If Josh Taylor fails, now they only got two guys. They do got Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division, but what else? Other than the heavyweight division, Josh Taylor, you got the UK on your shoulders right now. Could Josh Taylor do it? Could Josh Taylor break the jinx? Could he? You got Ryan Garcia to beat Luke Campbell as well. American Mexicano. Ryan Garcia beat Luke Campbell as well. You're right about that. You feel me? What's going on, UK? What is going on? This is why I say the UK fighters or any other fighters across the pond, I always insist for them to move their training camp to America. When you see the other guys, when you see other fighters go out there, I mean, from across the pond, from other countries, but they move their training camp in America, they actually succeed. Manny Pacquiao has always been training in California. Ever since he's trained in California, he's become a different fighter. You got Triple G that's been in Colorado Springs. You understand what I'm trying to say? When these guys come to America and train in America, it's better for them because the sparring partners is good over here. But over there, it seems like they just stay with the domestic type of style. The amateur pedigree, the point system. You feel me? We don't got the destroyers like we used to have in the UK. We ain't had the Nigel Benn. We ain't had the Chris Eubank. There was the destroyer over there. But still, when they transition to the American, they need to transition to the American, skill set, because it's dangerous out here, son. It's dangerous out here. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I had this booger, right? Like this booger on my nose and stuff like that. I don't want to do it in public. This booger. You ever had that pimple? You ever had that pimple in your nose? Like damn, like it's staying, like ah. Man, it's killing me. I'm tearing right now. What's good, Nas? What's good, Danny? Houston, Texas in the building. No names, commercial break. Hit the like button. Yeah, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, man, this matchup, and of course, this weekend we got Luis Neri versus Brandon Figueroa, and that's gonna be a tough fight as well. Before we move on to Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez, let's talk a little bit about Luis Neri, and Brandon Figueroa. If Brandon, I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna do a video about it. Technically wise, how I'm gonna break that fight down. But I'm gonna let y'all know right now that y'all right here, messing with me right now live. I do believe that Brandon Figueroa, if he keeps his distance, is if he use the jab more. Do not try to bang with Luis Neri, and I know that's also he's happy to bang with him. Pause. Luis Neri is a constant. Yeah. Good night. Love you. Hey, my son telling me good night. Get your ass to sleep. Damn reading books today. Anyway, Luis Neri, who's he's a slugger, he's a fighter. He doesn't have a long stint of an amateur background. He has learned on the job at a professional level and has done a great job doing so. Luis Neri has done a great job doing so, but let's not forget about Luis Neri again. Let's keep it consistent where it's at, y'all. Let's keep it consistent where it's at. New Media Today USA, man, I got Josh Taylor by TKO in the 10th round. Damn, it's hard to say TKO, knock somebody out who I've never seen knocked out before or stopped, but I do got Josh Taylor beating the Jinx. I do got it, ladies and gentlemen. I got Josh Taylor beating Jose Ramirez, but I'm going to break it down right after I break this fight down. So let's just break this down because, of course, this is this weekend. Luis Neri and Brandon Figueroa. And Luis Neri, we got to keep it consistent now. I haven't been happy with Luis Neri. I have not been happy because, of course, when somebody's unprofessional the way he is, he have lost the title. Ramirez ain't want to fight him, right? When he came overweight, he's lost the title. He has been tagged with performance enhancing drugs, and of course the meat, the same Mexican meat. It's just a constant thing. You feel me? Just a constant thing, and the WBC didn't do anything, didn't do too much to him, but Even Naoya Inoue believes that he should be banned from boxing. He's already banned from Japan. So let's keep the same energy. Luis Neri needs to show us that he has changed his ways and has become professional, okay? We do it to David Benavidez as well. A lot of people be dissing Canelo Alvarez for the meat, and Luis Neri for the meat too, and the soccer team for the meat too. At the end of the day, Luis Neri needs to show us that he's dedicated, not coming overweight, that he's dedicated to this craft and ready to go and be professional so that for your contemporaries to respect you and trust you to get inside the ring with you. And this is why Rodriguez didn't want to step inside the ring. Even with 1 pound, Rodriguez said, no. This is life or death right here, and I ain't dumb. You know, so there's 2 fighters out there that we could see Luis Neri versus Naoya Inoue, but Naoya Inoue believes that Luis Neri should even be banned from boxing. That's what he feels. That he doesn't respect the game, doesn't respect his fighters, and he wouldn't want to fight Luis Neri, but that's a fight that I wanted to see. But this is a great fight right here. A unification bout for the Super Bantamweight Championship. Luis Neri, Brandon Figueroa. I think Brandon Figueroa is good. The question is he ready? Is he ready? Of course he's ready. But styles make fights. If he could stay on the outside, mix it up a little bit, but actually do what you... Take advantage of your natural advantage. If you understand what I'm trying to say, take advantage of your own natural advantage. You got the height, you got the reach, you could jab, you got a good left hook. He could switch. A lot of people talk about like Terrence Crawford, that he could switch and things of that nature. We give him a lot of praise for switching. We give him a lot of praise for being awkward. We give him a lot of praise for making the type of adjustments that the other opponent can't figure out. Brandon Figueroa could do that. Brandon Figueroa could switch up. He's southpaw to orthodox. You don't know what he is. And he switched up. It's very, very hard to figure out Brandon Figueroa. But the good thing about Brandon Figueroa or the Omar Figueroa is a one-day fight because their sister's going to be around. I know that's what you like, and you little perverts around there. Huh? I know some of you ain't happy just because Brandon Figueroa is fighting. You just want to see Brandon Figueroa's sister and her cat suit. You little perverts. You thought you little perverts, you, huh? Shout out to Ford Figueroa's sister. But anyway, back to the fighters. So yeah, it's a good fight. If Omar Figueroa has been dedicated to the game and go by the game plan that I believe that they have a great game plan, use his advantage, use his jab, use his footwork. He's got footwork. Now, Luis Neri got footwork. He got footwork, he got power, but he does get, both of these guys does get hit. Remember, Brandon Figueroa had a split decision draw because he was fighting on the inside. He was fighting the other fighter's fight. He's supposed to fight his fight. He's supposed to dictate the pace with the advantages that he got. But he doesn't take advantage because he got Mexican in his blood and he wants to bang. And yeah, he got Mexican in his blood and they want to bang. There's going to be a Mexican war, ladies and gentlemen. A Mexican bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, this Saturday, May 15th, got Luis Neri versus Brandon Figueroa. It's going to be a war, a quintessential Mexican war. Don't you miss out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you miss out. Showtime. Doing a great thing right there. Doing a great thing. Shout out to Steven Espinoza and the crew. Now, let's move over to what you see in the thumbnail. You heard what I said. The Mexican Jinx is Josh Taylor. Unified champion. Ring Magazine. Got the UK on his back right now. Even after Billy Joe Saunders lost. He got the UK on his back right now. They watching him. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Massage your eyes, please. Massage your eyes. We seen Kell Brook go down with the eye. We seen Danny Dubois go down with the eye. We got Billy Joe Saunders going down with the eye. But let's not forget that Josh Taylor, before that fight even reached his progress, he had a little cookie in his eye, but he kept on fighting. He told the UK people, I'm not like that. I'm from Scotland, not from London. I'm from Scotland. Huh? I'm good. I'm different. Is Josh Taylor different? Now, Jose Ramirez as well. These guys have sustained punches, have, adjusted, have won, have battled to win their fights. And this is why this is a hard 50. Ain't nobody going to lay down on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't nobody going to lay down on this fight. This is a 50-50 fight. I'm telling you, not 49-51. This is a 50-50 fight. It is very, very hard because both of these guys could fight on the inside. Both of these guys could go to war. Both of these guys could outbox, but Josh Taylor just have this much little more than Jose Ramirez. He could work the outside. He could implement the jab. He could implement the body work. He know how to control range. But if you want to slug it out with him, he's going to slug it out. Jose Ramirez, he's going to trap you by any means necessary. Malcolm X. By any means necessary, Jose Ramirez is going to trap you. It might not be in round 1. It might not be in round 5. But he's going to get there. He's going to get there because he got that constant pressure. He knows how to cut the ring. And sometimes he likes to follow the fighters. But like he did with Victor Postal. So, Josh Taylor could do a little bit what Victor Postal did. But he also got a bang. This is the type of fight that you just can't outbox to win this fight. You're going to have to bang. You're going to have to do some damage. Just like, what's his name? Oscar Valdez did to Miguel Burchett. We thought Miguel Burchett was going to put some hands on him. We thought Miguel Burchett was going to hurt him. But Oscar Valdez said, I got to hurt this guy to get my respect. And get my respect in the land of Mexico. You already know, Jose Ramirez is Americano, but Mexican American is in his bloodstream. So you know what it is. This is a Mexican all-out war. A war, I say. But I got Jose Ramirez beating the curse. I got Jose Ramirez beating the curse, ladies and gentlemen. I got Jose Ramirez beating the curse. I just got this 51-49, like Toby just said. Toby in the building. I got this 51-49 going on Josh Taylor, Jose Ramirez. Don't be mad at your boy. Don't be mad at your boy. I'm just saying I'm breaking it down the way I know how to break it down. He just got this little much more in his toolbox than you. And if he uses it, he might just beat you like this. I do see it going to a decision. I do see somebody getting bloody. I do see somebody getting cut. But I see both men and the referees holding their hands and be like, 117-115 goes to Josh Taylor. Ooh! 117-115 goes to Jose Ramirez. Oh! And we got 117. No, I'm sorry. I said 117. What the fuck? Why? I did that the other live show. I'm sorry. 115-113. Jose Ramirez. Ooh. 115-113. Josh Taylor. Ah. And the winner is 115-113. Josh Taylor. Yeah. They gonna hear a whole bunch of people saying rematch, robbery. Oh no, and the UK people gonna be cheering. Yeah, yes, Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, the Mexicans gonna be fighting. They're gonna be watching that guy. You remember the rumbles that they be having throughout these fights, throughout the necro. You remember I saw you. Yo te vi a ti. Yo te vi. Te vas a pegar. And there's gonna be a rumble outside of the street in the arena. They're gonna be fighting one another, ladies and gentlemen, because it's a Mexican and UK war in the ring. There's gonna be a Mexican and UK war outside the ring. I'm not implementing any type of war, but this is boxing, ladies and gentlemen. This is boxing. Woo! Man, undisputed year is an undisputed year. I can't wait. Damn, boxing is good. Don't you feel like I feel? We got Luis Neri, Brandon Figueroa next week on the 15th. On the 22nd, we got the undisputed 140 for the 140 crown. Follow up, we got Linares and we got Devin Haney. Devin Haney gonna be facing top 10 for the first time. And regardless if they want to admit it or not, they got something to prove. If they don't want to admit it, they don't got to admit it to me. Because they feel like I'm the enemy, but I'm not the enemy. I'm a fan, but they just don't understand the type of fan I am. But that's okay to the Haneys. Shout out to the Haneys out there. That's going to be a fight that I know he would need to prove. I understand that he got a style. You want to outbox your opponent. But no, he got to send a statement. Just like I say, I love Boo Boo Andre. But even Boo Boo Andre, he got to give us a performance to send a statement. Make a statement. And if you don't get that type of performance, there's going to be people out there that's going to be like, You still this. You still a made-up champ. You still an email champ. You gotta make a performance that's gonna entice the people, that's gonna imagine the people of you trying to be guys like Teofimo Lopez, Javante Tank Davis. I'm gonna tell you like this. I got Devin Haney beating Linares in a 12-round decision. But is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough for the people? I don't know. But for me, I already know his style. I got Devin Haney beating Linares on a 12-round decision, 116-112, and I'll be breaking that fight down. Moving on to June. We got Jamal Charlo fighting Montel. We not happy about that, We not happy about that, Jamal. We happy with Jamel, but we ain't happy with you, Jamal. Huh? Telling the world that y'all got Boo Andre, y'all blacklisted Boo Andre. You just told the whole world that y'all ducking. And I don't like using that duck word, but saying that y'all blackballed Boo Andre, facts is, y'all telling the whole world directly, not indirectly, directly, that y'all ducking, y'all got no part, y'all want no part. You want no part of becoming a unified champion by beating Demetrius Andre. Oh, we got Inoue, yes, that same day, June 19th. We got Inoue that same day. Now, oh, yeah, Inoue. I don't even think about Haney anymore. I actually forgot about him. Devin Haney needs a KO. He needs a KO. Habla de Teofimo. Dámelo aquí, señor. We're going there. Rapstar said, I'm singing. There's only one Josh Taylor. And then the Mexican gonna be like, no, nada más uno, Jose Ramirez. Nada más es uno, Jose Ramirez. Cállate. No, you shut up. Cállate usted. Usted está aquí. Yo, does anybody send me a video of any war, like, you know what I'm saying, with everybody fighting in the stands? But I need some audio, though. Like, I've seen the fights in the stands, but I want the audio. Get out of here, bloody mate. ¿Qué? Di que bloody mate, ¿qué tú estás hablando? ¿Ah? Vete de aquí usted, yo soy de aquí. You know when somebody be like, yo, get the hell out of here, get the hell out of my country. Mexican be like, vete de aquí, este es me. You get out of here, mate, this is mine. Let's both get the fuck out of here. We not even from here. Why the fuck are we fighting? You know when people be fighting each other, they be like, man, get the fuck out of my damn country. Get out of my damn country, I say. So the Mexican can't play that, and the UK guy can't play that. You get the fuck out of here, man. You get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What you mean get the fuck? This is not your country, mate. This is not your country, mate. Hey, go back to your country. No, you go back to your country. Matter of fact, let's go back to our country anyway. America no treated us good. They're trying to build a wall. El Sazón. You already know El Sazón, el adobo. We cooking out here today. Cooking. Dímelo, Edwin. I buy houses in the building. What's good, Christian? What's good? Ale. Tony Starks. What's good? The Urge. The battle of the East and the West. Pacquiao versus Han. Ooh. This. You know what? You know why I love to see the UK. You know why I like to see the UK and the Mexicans. You know why? Because the fans know how to support their own, man. See, instead of there's other people that hate that. I love to see that. I love to see when you support your own. I love to see that. I love to see the passion. Ain't no passion like the UK fans and the Mexican fans. Ain't no more passion than that. So I love to see those type of clashes. I love to see those. Not like the Americans. The Americans, they go to the fight and they think that it's their event. They get their little drinks. They sip on little drink and stuff like that. They go into the fight with their own jewelry, thinking it's their event. Man, you're going to watch Canelo right now, all right? You're going to watch Canelo right now. You're going to watch Billy. You're going to watch Ramirez. You're going to watch Taylor. The Americans, they be going to the fights like it's their fight. You see, the fans already, they pay their ticket. They do the wave. It's only one Ricky Hatton. It's only one Anthony Anthony Joshua. There's only one Tyson Fury. And the Mexicans, they go out there. They fight somebody that you don't like them. Vete aquí, lo vamos a matar. And then you got the Americans out here like, yeah, let's go. Go get him, son. Go get him, son. Yeah, man. They think it's their show. Their show. You better get up on your ass. Ernesto Navarrete Jr. Senor Adobo. I got Taylor and a UD. I got Josh Taylor. Oh, man. Damn it. Yo, this is one of the hardest ones to break. This is what I love. This one, best fighting the best is all good. Raw Boxing TV in the building. Everybody subscribe to Raw Boxing TV right now. Raw Boxing TV. Shout out to Raw Boxing TV. Thank you, Ernesto. Yeah, you know what? This is a hard fight. Like, for anybody to be like, Jose Ramirez is gonna win. Like easy. Nah, you gotta like cringe a little bit. You really gotta do your little study. Like for me, like I've already watched a bunch of these fights, but I gotta go back and watch because for me, I got Josh Taylor winning a split decision. I got Josh Taylor beating Jose Ramirez on a split decision win. But it's still a 50-50 fight. It could go, either guys could win. I just feel like matching them up and the what they got in the toolbox, and if they all come in, if Josh Taylor come in his A game and Jose Ramirez come in his A game, I got Josh Taylor. I got 51-49, you feel me? 51-49, but it's gonna be a great matchup. If Ramirez win, more applause. If Josh Taylor win, we winning. This are the type of fights that we love. When we win, we don't give a damn. We win. See, Estrada Chocolatito, I win. I don't care who. I win. You feel me? Another undisputed bout. Brian Castaño, Jamel Charlo. It is not going to be as easy as people think it will be. It is not going to be as easy as people think it will be. But Jamel Charlo is one of the few boxers out there that has gotten a lot better in the professional level. You could tell that he has gotten a lot better. Shout out to Derek James working with Jamel Charlo. Jamel Charlo wasn't a knockout artist. He's become a guy that is a knockout artist. He's become a guy that's gonna stop you. He stopped Jason Ramirez with a jab and a solo plex. He made Jason Rosario catch the Holy Ghost, son. He got Erickson Lubin. He knocked him out in the first round, and I went to that fight. And I'm thinking that it's gonna be a great fight. Because Erickson Lubin on the come up was he's a dangerous dude. So I went to that fight, y'all. I thought that Erickson Lubin had a chance. And I saw in the first round, I said, damn, that was too quick. I ain't even, damn. But, yo, that fight was good. I mean, that performance was good. Tony Harrison, I want to see Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo 3. I just like to see the promo. Because, damn, that's one of the best promos in a long time. You know? That was one of the best promos in a long time. Tony Harrison, shout out to Tony Harrison. He had a draw and stuff like that. But I like that matchup right there. Lubin had a chance. Got caught quick. Yeah, man. He had a chance, man. He was one of them young fighters that I'm like, yo, the hammer. But, you know what I'm saying? This is boxing. And you know what? He's working his way right back up. You know, he's going to be fighting Jason Rosario. Erickson Lubin, Jason Rosario, that's going to be a good matchup. So stay tuned to that fight right there. And you know, he's boxing under the tutelage of Kevin Cunningham, one of the most prestige trainers in the sport of boxing. So, yo, it is a lot of great fights. There's a lot of good fights. Great fights. The young fighters are fighting their good step-up fights. Edgar Berlanga fought his step-up fight where a lot of people, and I was so tight. I said it before it even happened. Edgar Berlanga, let's see if he could do more rounds. But people just wanted to see him do more rounds just to criticize him. And not people so, there's too many people in the sport of boxing that pretend like they're boxing fans. They want to drive the boxing sport down. They're not here for boxing. And that's the sad part. But shout out to UK47 Boxing. This is a tough fight. Amanda Serrano also, she gonna be fighting MMA. Clarissa Shield gonna be fighting MMA. And this is what I was saying yesterday or the day before yesterday, man. We gotta be there for our ladies. Our ladies are leaving us. Our pound for pound best are leaving us to the MMA. You know, we gotta keep them here. We gotta support them like they support Katie Taylor. You know, like a country supports Katie Taylor. You know, Americans gotta support their fighters. Now, Teofimo Lopez, his date has officially, I've been saying it already this week, and Teofimo Lopez, shout out to Teofimo Lopez and Senior for giving us that exclusive, and they told us the date and things of that nature. He's doing great things. A bunch of endorsements are knocking on the door of Teofimo Lopez. He already got like 6 endorsements right now. You know, he couldn't get, I told y'all, I said, he needs to fight Lomachenko. And when he beats Lomachenko, money, you see how the other fighters that they talk about money, they're going to be chasing money. But right now, Teofimo Lopez, money is chasing him. You remember when I said, if you look back on the archives, you look at the back of the video, and I said, it don't matter, take the pay cut, just take the fight. Take the fight. Take the fight. ESPN, you know they're going to give him money under the table. Remember I did that video when I was under the table? Y'all remember when I did that video when I was under the table and I said somebody gonna have to give Teofimo Lopez money under the table to make that Lomachenko fight. And I told the Lopez, when they win, money is gonna be chasing y'all because y'all going for legacy, because legacy will always reign supreme. Y'all remember that, folks? Legacy will always reign supreme. Money's going to be chasing you when you go to legacy. When you go for legacy, money going to be chasing you to the day that you die. Money going to be chasing your kids. Money going to be chasing his grandkids. And this is what Teofimo Lopez did. The money is chasing him. Endorsement deals, tequila deals, the energy drink deal, Under Armour deal. This man is getting the bag right now. So for the people just say that 3.9 or 4 million he's going to get off Cambosos, it's going to be like 7 mil. Up to that, it's going to be 7 mil. I told the people, 1 foot out the door. Good looking now, good looking now. Who do we see first? Berlanga versus Canelo or Benavidez? Oh, man. Right now, I will say Benavidez. Right now, I will say Benavidez. As a matter of fact, he should have been fighting Benavidez already, but Benavidez effed that up with his unprofessionalism. So with that one, I'm not mad. I like when people be like, yo, but Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. Remember this, that Benavidez effed that up. He could have been fighting Canelo Alvarez already. Let's not forget that. He was in position. If Canelo Alvarez really wanted to campaign at 168, it wasn't Canelo Alvarez that didn't give him a chance. It was Benavidez that didn't give himself a chance for Canelo Alvarez. So I'm not pressuring the Canelo and Benavidez because Benavidez has fucked that up for himself. So for people out there that want to be like, yo, he better fight Benavidez. Canelo Alvarez better do this. Let's not forget that Benavidez was the one that fucked that up for himself. So now if you got to wait, then Benavidez, you got to wait. You know? But would I love to see that fight? Damn Skippy, I do. Damn Skippy, I do. But I do believe Edgar Berlanga, if Edgar Berlanga gets like 2 more fights, and he does knock out and bring the crowd, I'm going to tell you like this. He needs his main event. If you really want to know the value of Edgar Berlanga, give him his main event. And let's see where he's really at. Now, I'm not this guy that be like, oh, I got to see him. He got to get better. No. Look, when a guy has a long amateur background, it's all about game planning now. Okay, it's all about game planning, of course, getting better, but it's the motivation that you go into your camp. When you think, look, when you got, for example, if Edgar Berlanga going to be fighting Rosario next, right? Rosado, his camp is going to be great. Remember, your camp matches up to the level of your opponent. So when you go to camp, you're willing to spend more on great sparring partners to prepare you for that opponent. If he's going to be fighting another 6 rounds, 8 rounds, he's not going to pay that money. Yeah, he's going to do the same thing he's doing in the gym, just sharpening his tools. But when you're about to face the likes of Rosado or Daniel Jacobs, you're just not there to sharpen your tools. You're out there to add more to the toolbox. That's the difference when you fight them 8 rounds and 6 rounds and probably 10 rounds, depending on the opponent. So I think Benavidez will have it right now. But if you move Edgar Berlanga keeps on putting. If he goes 20-0, by the end of next year, just put himself in position. Petition for those fights. Petition for those eliminator. Doesn't have to be final eliminator, but petition for those fights. And that Puerto Rico fan base and the Mexican fan base is gonna work for a lot of money. But I believe around that time, Canelo Alvarez, because you don't know what Canelo Alvarez is gonna be doing. You don't know. Canelo Alvarez is gonna be probably go in the Caitlyn plan, beat Caitlyn plan, become undisputed, and then what else for Canelo Alvarez? You know, I want everybody else to do something. I want everybody else to bring something to the table with it, entice Canelo Alvarez to be like, yo, I'll fight you. You see the way that he looked at Demetrius Andre? I'm going to tell you like this, ladies and gentlemen. You see the way that he looked at Demetrius Andre when he told them, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Who you fight? He looked at Charlo the same way. He would look at the Benavidez the same way. You know, he looking at everybody around him the same way. Don't you think that he just look at Demetrius Andre the same way? He look at Charlo the same way too. The only thing is Charlo's not in his face. He would tell that to Charlo. He would tell that to remember what Eddie Reynoso said weeks ago, like a month or 2 months ago, when they was talking about would you move back to 160? Even Canelo Alvarez, Eddie Reynoso said that the only way that he'll move down to 160 is for Errol Spence. So Canelo Alvarez respects Errol Spence more than Demetrius Andre, more than Jamal Charlo. He respects Errol Spence more than these guys in 160. Go back to that video. I did a video about it. Where Eddie Reynoso said that the only way that Canelo Alvarez will go to 160 is to fight a guy like Errol Spence. So a lot of people don't get mad when you hear the Errol Spence versus Canelo Alvarez. Because I was mad. I wasn't mad, but I'm like, come on, man. Nah, Errol Spence. This ain't it for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the same mistake that Kell Brook did. You know, this is the only reason why I don't want Errol Spence to go up there. You don't need it. You don't need that. You're carving on your own legacy right now, and we respected that. Do not do the same mistake Kell Brook did just for the money, and don't let your delusional fans, because Canelo Alvarez got the bag. Don't go for the bag, okay? Don't do it. Don't do Errol Spence. Listen to your boy Punch Run Boxing. Do not do the same mistake Kell Brook did by going to Triple G and getting his eye socket busted out, okay? Ain't nobody damn Avengers here. You couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia. Don't you think you gonna hurt Canelo Alvarez? Canelo Alvarez might do to Billy Joe Saunders, might do to one eye, he might do it to both eyes, all right? He's gonna give you that type of, I ain't even gonna want to say it, man. It's gonna be Canelo, aka Ferrari. I'm gonna tell you like that. Don't go with Canelo Alvarez. Do not make the same mistake, brother. Do not make the same mistake. And I know these fighters, they got the heart of a warrior and things of that nature, but hey, you got to be smart about it. And his team got to be smart about it. Don't go for the bag. Do not fall for the bag. That is a trap. That's landmines, Errol Spence. All right? Do not get close to Canelo Alvarez. Those are landmines, my brother. Don't make the same mistake. Listen to me. Goddamn, copy, paste it, whatever y'all need to make a video. Tell Errol Spence that Punch Run Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshot, said, don't get close to Canelo Alvarez. He got a bunch of landmines. All right? You're going to get caught. Don't do it. Okay? Canelo, aka Ferrari, going to take you back to that place. Don't do it. No lo haga. No lo haga. Pablo, the king of the YTBC. Sí, el rey. Hey, cop your shirt. Got first, everything second. Y'all already know it's below the video. Get your shirt. Got first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. Man, I'm telling you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Errol Spence he couldn't knock out no Mikey Garcia. You think Canelo gonna be like this? What's the pillow? Pillow. My pillow is on. This is pillow. He hit with a jab. Canelo be like, Canelo got this neck. Canelo got that Mike Tyson neck. Have you noticed that? He be working out that neck, son. Canelo's neck is like this. That's why you can't knock this dude out. You know what I'm saying? Look at Callum's arm and Billy Eye. Canelo doing reconstructive surgery. Canelo leaving champs looking like Toxin's Avengers. Exactly, man. Exactly, yo. If you're not, yo, if you're not 100% about your business in the sport of boxing, I'm not talking. Look. The difference between Canelo and the difference between other fighters out there is that he's working out when he's not contractual to fight. This is why Canelo Alvarez is dangerous. This is why Terrence Crawford is dangerous, because these guys stay in the damn gym. They stay in the gym. It's dangerous. They just don't sharpen their tools. They add more tools in the toolbox, bro. You saw how he was positioned for that counter shot. That was a counter shot by Canelo Alvarez. That was a counter shot. Nice and tuck. Boom. Use his weight on it. Let me tell you something about some uppercuts, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something about it. Look, boom. Let me tell you how it goes. Okay. Some people like to throw arm punches. Hook, uppercut. They like to use the arm. Canelo, like a Mike Tyson, they use the torque. So boom, on the counter, he's boom. You see the torque, boom, right? He's already there. It's not arm punches. He's not like this. Some people, boom. You see the difference? Boom. You see the difference? No. It's boom. All that weight, boom, like this. Boom. Short and sweet. So counter, whoop, boom, it's already there. You feel me? Not like this. Some people like to throw hooks like this. No. Look, teach you a hook right here. The waist. Boom. You see that? Boom. That's the weight. That's how you knock people out. Not like this. Like this. Uppercuts. Not like this. Like this. Boom. Use your weight on it. Boom. That's the power. It's not the arm. It's not the arm, the power. It's not this. Whoo. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can hit somebody with your arm, but the power comes from the waist. It's that torque. So Canelo Alvarez had torque. Boom, counter, boom, right there. Boom, it's the waist. Boom. Oh, watch out, son. Watch out. I shadow punched the uppercut all weekend punch. Yeah, man. Tell him, Al. That's where the power goes. More down. That's where the power is at. So you see, boom. Hit him with the jab, but I'm saying the hook should also be short. The hook should be short. Yeah, you could boom. You could hit him like that. Yeah, you could throw those arm punches, but it's better. Boom. So combinations. Bam. You already there. Boom, you see that? I'm not even using my arm. Waist. Boom. It's the waist. That's the power. Boom. Knuckle. Try to keep bam. Hit with the knuckles. A lot of people slap like no. Boom. That's the difference. So that's the difference with Canelo. So in Canelo counter, it was short. It was beautiful. He was lined up. Like you see how like the golf? You see how the golf and they have it, woo, beautiful and nice? Canelo Alvarez is nice. You know? Nice. The power comes from yes. The power's all here. Why you think the sit-ups? Why you think that some fighters you be like, yo, they don't even look cut up? Yo, why Tyson Fury looks like that? Why other fighters look like that? But it's the torque. Deontay Wilder, it's just not the 1-2. It's just not this with the arm. It's the torque that he puts in it. Boom. It's the torque. Boom. You see me? Boom. It's the boom. It's the torque. It's not really the arm punch. It's not that he got big biceps or nothing like that. No. When you see big dudes like that, they can't even throw a punch, bro. Yo, you got a problem? He's big. Big can't even wipe their ass and shit. Nah, man. I laugh at them. Man, please. Can't throw a good punch. That's why, if y'all look at Mike Tyson, it was short punches. His uppercuts was real short. His hooks, it's like inches. Let me show you from this angle. Okay. All right. See the hook. You see how short it is. It's like this short. The game is about inches, ladies and gentlemen. The game is about inches, right? So you from it looks like people throw a hook like, no, that's too wide. You're gonna get count. Overright. Boom, chest. No, you gotta keep it tucked in. Boom, and you're here. You see? Boom. So even when you're throwing punches and somebody's trying to counter you, they still gotta go through something. You feel me? They still gotta go through uppercut. You know what I'm saying? It's still there. That will block something. But when it's wide, you open. Wide, you're open. So all your hooks and uppercuts should also be short. Also be short. So Canelo Alvarez has mastered that. Canelo Alvarez don't need to go after you. You're going to have to come over. You're going to have to come to Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is smart. You're going to need to come after Canelo Alvarez because you're trying to get some points. You're going to get some points. Boom, boom, the boom, boom room. Yeah, man, you know how it is, Phil. He said it's about inches. I can't only give us. You guys are clowns, man. That's how I love you guys. HLD, what's good, bro? He said if it's about inches, I can only give a 7. I thought the game was about inches. Oh man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me give you something. Damn. Banjo.
Anyway, Dennis told me, Dennis let us know. Said it never missed it, had him at the bone. Wait a minute, what do you mean? Screaming right out low. Dennis started showman, running 90 feet.
Yo! He said the dude. He said dude got tired already. Hey man. See, because when I do everything, man, I do it extreme, son. When I do it all, I do it in extreme. That got accident. So, yo, we got also, what did Mike Coppinger said today about arbitration with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? Arbitration still going on, y'all. Arbitration still going on, son. And I said this. I do think Deontay Wilder deserves a trilogy, but not. I don't want to see the trilogy before I see the Undisputed. But I even say this. If they grant Deontay Wilder to fight Tyson Fury, if they grant it, I'll say no. I'll say nah. He got your number in a lot of aspects of boxing. You had surgery. You got a new trainer. Time off. Confidence. I'd rather have Deontay Wilder fighting a tune-up before fighting a trilogy, even if he's granted to fight. Now, if you're looking for damages, looking for money, I mean, that's not even our business, though. Get your money wherever you got to get it. You got to go to court, whatever. All I'm saying, I'm talking about the fight. Even if he's granted to fight Tyson Fury, I don't think it's a good move for him to go straight ahead with long layoff, had a surgery, new trainer, which you ask any trainer, so you could really have a chemistry with a trainer. It takes like 2, 3, probably even 4 camps to really have that chemistry, or you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to be doing the same thing. You're not going to listen to your trainer. You're going to be comfortable doing what you want to do. You feel me? So I don't see, even if he's granted, I don't think it's smart. I don't think it's smart. You know, if you're going to go for the money, remember there's consequences. So even people be like, yo, he got to go for the money. Look at Kell Brook. He won for the money versus Triple G. Look at Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, he got good. He got $8 million. But what is $8 million? And then you got potential that you can't see off one eye. You feel me? People got to think about that. Money is not everything. When you're driven by money, nah, man, let the money chase you. You don't need to chase some money. You feel me? It's there. He's already top 3 heavyweight champion of the. He's already top 3 heavyweights of the world. He's gonna get them. He's already in position to get them fights. He do not need to rush it. Why does your fight Gamboa the greatest pound for pound? HLD, you stupid. He's stupid. Oh man, who it is? The UK guy. Rap star boxing knowledge, huh? You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, and I said, could the UK man, Josh Taylor, can he beat the jinx? Can he beat the curse? And here you come. You gonna try to talk me out of it, huh? Or you gonna tell the people that he is gonna break the jinx of the Mexicano? Is it, Rap star?
Hey, let me just say, there's only one Josh Taylor. There's only one Josh Taylor. Walking along, singing the song, going to the Josh Taylor land. We're taking over. We're coming back. And Josh Taylor is hopefully going to bring and kill the curse. Moonshine, I know that we are in a bad position right now. The Mexicans have been killing us, but we have to ride with Josh Taylor. Hopefully Josh Taylor will break the curse, my brother. Please give us a break. Please try and support us. Please don't kill us right now, Moonshine. You know, this is world boxing, and I hope you understand that Josh Taylor is going to try and bring it. And hopefully he'll kill the curse. But I am worried. I ain't going to lie, I'm worried.
What you worried about?
Because if Josh Taylor loses, holy shit, we've been getting destroyed by all my Mexican brothers. They have been killing us.
Warrington went down. Luke Campbell went down. Billy Joe Saunders went down. And now after a couple of days, you're saying that this is the one? I mean, I got Josh Caleb beating Jose Ramirez. I got a 51-49. I got a split decision win for Josh Taylor. And where people gonna be like, I don't know if he really won. But you saying after a couple of days, you think that he's the one? Or do you feel a little hurt? You over the hurt already? Just a couple of days? Rap star?
Hey, let me go back a little bit more so we can really break it down.
Break it down.
Let me tell you when I got worried. When all these fighters, Mexican fighters, were coming into England for the England fighters to win, like Lewis Ritson. Who remembers Charlie Edwards? These guys, England robbed those Mexicans. I'm going to keep my hand up. England robbed Martinez. England robbed the guy that Lewis Ritson fought. They robbed those guys just to give us those wins. And, you know, there was a point. I'm going to just keep it real. There's a point at this particular moment. The Mexican brothers are destroying the British guys. They are. I'm going to keep my hand up. But let's just remember this. We have had some great fighters who beat some great Mexicans. Let's not forget what Lloyd Hunnigan did. Let's not forget what Nassim Hamid did with Augie Sanchez and some of those guys. Let's not forget what Ricky Hatton did to Castillo. Ricky Hatton stopped one of the greatest Mexicans in Castillo. I just think right now, Josh Taylor, if he doesn't bring it back, I'm getting worried the Queen is going to kick everyone out of the country. I'm worried that the Queen is going to... The Queen must be devastated. The Queen is gonna fucking take us out of the country. Josh Taylor, you better bring this fucking back. Josh Taylor, you better fucking do what they gotta do, man. You gotta help England, and you gotta bring these titles back and become the undisputed king, so that everybody can put respect on the British fighters again.
So that's it. This is it. The Queen is no more gonna be supporting the fighters. The Queen is, that's it. She's too old. She's too old and she's too stressed out to be watching. Eyes be popping out. The doctors, the doctors out there trying to figure out what the hell is going on to the UK fighters and their eyes. What is going out there, Rap Star? What is going out there? What type of water do you drink? What type of milk? I told you sometimes vegan is not healthy, right? It weakens the bones. It weakens the bones.
Hey, I just think right now,
what the hell you got them English muffins, man? What you got? You got oat milk on them English muffins? Or you using dairy? Or you using milk? Or you using eggs? Or what is it? What's going on with the English muffins, UK? Rap Star? What's happening with the eyes? You probably got glasses right now. I know you don't even got 20/20 vision.
Hey, let me say this, my brother. You made a very good point. We need these fighters to come to England. I mean, from England, go to America and train with the Mexicans. We got to get these fighters like Josh Taylor, Conor Ben, and all these guys who are coming up, even the Josh Kellys. They need to travel away from England, Moonshine. They need to go and live in America. They gotta go live in Mexico. They gotta go and train with different kinds of fighters. They need to get the experience, Moonshine. You look at what happened years ago. Lennox Lewis, you look at what he did. He came to another country to train with all those guys. Nigel Benn came to America to train with all kinds of Mexican fighters, train with different kinds of Puerto Rican fighters, American fighters. British fighters need to get more experience in other countries. Do you agree with me?
Hey, I've been saying that. I've been saying that, and I did. And when I've been saying that for a long time, I'm not saying that as a disrespect of the UK fighters. I just believe that it's not even about UK fighters, because I think that when other fighters actually do it, I think you got a background.
Yeah, give me a sec. Go ahead. Let me just put me on mute.
Yeah. So I've been saying that not only for the UK fighters, I've been saying that for other fighters around the world. When Triple G is dangerous, but look where Triple G works out. Manny Pacquiao was dangerous, but look where he moved his camp at. You feel me? Even Casimero, as soon as he started moving his training camp, you know, his last five fights, he's been in California. He's been an animal, bro. He's been knocking everybody out. And this is why also look at George Kambosos. He's been training in America. He's been training in Miami. And the last two fights that he had versus the Lee Selby and Mickey Bay, he's been successful. So it's not only the UK fighters, it's not only just the training regimen, but it's the sparring, it's the preparation that you have here. You feel me? So I think that's what it is. You know, I think that they should move their camp. They should not stay in the UK, you know, or fly out guys from America. Fly out guys.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, but it's a lot of background. Well, you in the store? See?
No, I'm around. Hey, listen to this though. At the end of the day, one thing with Josh Taylor, his experience, and he does go to different countries and he trains with in different places. And one good thing about Josh Taylor, he's got an great amateur background. He's a great fighter all round. And, you know, look at the wins on him, bro, with Brechnik, whatever his name is, that guy, the one who fought Zepeda. You know, this guy's got experience with Victor Postol. And let's not forget, that fight with Regis Prograis is a harder fight than Ramirez fought with. Ramirez hasn't fought a Regis Prograis right now. So I would say that Josh Taylor has got the experience, and he should be ready for Jose Ramirez. Like, he's got the harder wins on his table right now. I'd say that. I'd say that he fights better. Go ahead.
Break it down. I mean,
he fights better. I mean, for me,
is he the last UK hope other than the heavyweight division? Because the heavyweight division you got to lock down.
No.
Is he the last UK hope?
No. Fuck that. We got Conor Ben. We got Paddy Donovan coming up. We've got Gary Cully, the one that you've been telling me about.
He's from Ireland, though. He's from Ireland.
I don't give a fuck. I'm putting him with England. All right? He's my neighbor. He's my motherfucking neighbor. All right? So I'm gonna.
Oh, you trying to adopt people because you don't got enough, huh? So you trying to adopt now? Are you trying to adopt, huh? You trying to get people from Denmark and Sweden and Norway too? No. You stay in the goddamn UK, Scotland, London, bro. UK. Don't you be adopting people? Like if you Madonna, you adopting people?
Now you already love women's boxing. Who we got in England? Katie Taylor, Terry Harper. Come on, give us
Natasha
a break, man.
Okay, Natasha Jonas. Okay.
Jonas.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We got some people out there.
All right.
At the end of the day, I will say this: British boxing is lacking a bit. We don't have that many world champions at the moment, and you know we are lacking. I'm not going to lie to you. And you know, let's remember this: who runs the biggest division in the world today? Who owns the heavyweight division? So
I told you without the UK, okay? I said the UK got it on lock on the heavyweight division. What about everything else?
I mean,
what about everything else, Rapstar? Speak up!
Hey, we're getting our ass busted.
You can't even speak up. So you got your money on Josh Taylor? You got your money on Josh Taylor?
Of course I got my money on Josh Taylor. I'm backing Josh Taylor. And I will stand by Josh Taylor, bro. At the end of the day, win or lose, I got to support Josh Taylor. And I'm also supporting Jose Ramirez. But, of course, I got to go with Josh Taylor on this fight, bro. So anyone wants to bring any money, Rapstar's taking all the bets. I've already took 3-4 bets. I'm ready.
Okay. How you see this fight going though? Technically wise, what you
I
see
mean,
this fight going?
look.
Tell me
the
what
only way
you
we
say.
look-
I got Josh Taylor split decision win. How you got it?
I mean, look, if you want to break it down technically, right? I like Josh Taylor's legs in this fight. I like the way that he can fight going backwards. I feel like Josh Taylor is a faster fighter than Jose Ramirez. But I do think Ramirez is more aggressive. And I think Ramirez maybe could even slightly hold more power. I don't know that. But I know technically wise, Josh Taylor holds more tools in his bucket than Jose Ramirez. How I see the fight going, I think it's going to be very competitive for the first 7-8 rounds. I really do. But I do believe after the 9th round, Jose Ramirez is going to start slowing down. And I believe you know this and I know this, Moonshine. Josh Taylor's work rate in the championship rounds goes up. Josh Taylor's stamina is good. Once Josh Taylor starts getting into the championship rounds, hopefully Jose Ramirez starts slowing down and Josh Taylor starts bringing it out. And then I reckon Josh Taylor going to win this fight 116, 112. Oh, sorry,
Spotlight fight 1, 2, 3. Being cultured in a way of boxing, different trainers, different fighters, different mindsets. Salute Moonshine Rap Star. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you. God bless. God bless for that, my brother.
Yeah, I just think you won't be able to break Josh Taylor's will in there. You would have to put him to sleep. You would have to knock out Josh Taylor, bro. And I don't think Jose Ramirez has got that kind of a fighting style where he can knock out Josh Taylor. I just can't see him knocking out Josh Taylor, bro.
What I think that you got to knock out Jose Ramirez as well. I don't think Jose Ramirez is going to lay down from nobody either. This is why I think it's going to be a war. It's going to be a war in the ring. It's going to be a war outside of the ring.
Who do you think's got better stamina?
I think both of them got good stamina. If you look at the fight with Hooker and you look at the fight with Postal, Jose Ramirez is going to come after you by any means necessary. Now, the difference between his approach of coming after you and the difference between Josh Taylor's approach, this is where I give him the footwork. This is where I think that his point of attack comes from different type of approach. Other than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez is gonna come forward, gonna try to cut the ring off. Josh Taylor could, he could do both, man. He could do great both. He could work on the outside, could work on the inside. He could and then he could slug it out. Then he could fight you if it gets to that point. He'll fight you. Jose Ramirez do the same thing, and I agree with you with the footwork. This is the reason why I got Josh Taylor on the footwork, because I believe that this fight is gonna come to adjustments, multiple adjustments, and I just believe that Josh Taylor got a little more in the toolbox to adjust.
Yeah, I believe that Regis Prograis actually helped Josh Taylor prepare for this fight, Moonshine. I believe that fight with Regis Prograis did a lot of things for Josh Taylor to improve as a fighter. You know what I mean? And, that's the kind of fight that Josh Taylor needed to come in with Jose Ramirez. I just think on this particular fight, I think Josh Taylor is a 60-40. I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be angry with me, but I do believe Josh Taylor holds the skills and he has a bit more.
Why you think people are going to be mad?
For me,
I think.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's
exactly.
a 50-50 fight. Everybody's got it as a 50-50 fight, I got it as a 60. I got it 55-45 for Josh Taylor.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think if somebody pick Jose Ramirez on a close fight, that's a gimme too. That's I agree. I'm just going me. Like if somebody says I go for Jose Ramirez on a close win, I agree with them. It could happen. I'm just going by Josh Taylor winning a split decision win. Meaning, if I'm saying split decision win, meaning there's going to be a judge that's going to give it to Jose Ramirez. It could go either way, basically. I'm just not saying a draw.
But my problem is this. We've also robbed Mexicans in our own country. With Louis Ritson, with Charlie Edwards. You've seen it yourself.
Damn, Rastar, you snitching out your peoples.
Man, I keep it real, man. Ain't no snitch. I keep it real, man, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't no fan. Hey, listen. One thing about Rap Star, I ain't no delusional fucking ABC fanboy.
You're not biased. You're not biased.
No, I keep it real, right? We did rob a few Mexicans in 2020 and 2021. I just hope they don't do that to Josh Taylor. I mean, it's going to be very hard to get a decision from fucking Josh Taylor in America against Jose Ramirez. You will need to win 8 of those rounds or 9 of those rounds. I just don't know how that decision, if the judges are going to be biased, and if Josh Taylor can get robbed. You know what I mean?
Nah. I'm not even gonna go that route. No, because it takes away from the fight. Once we talk about judge, you see how Billy Joe Saunders was talking. He was literally trying to take away from the fight and people to look at this fight a different way. Robbery, judges, and all that. Now, this is a 50-50 fight, undisputed. This is for the WBO, the IBF, the WBC, the WBA, the Lineal, the Ring, even the Muhammad Ali Trophy, if they want to, could come along. This is a 50-50 fight in a 140-pound division in which it will be prestige. It is a prestige division, or a potential to be prestige, because the guys in 135, they're going to be moving up. Teofimo Lopez has already been calling Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez out. You know? Jack Catterall, he stepped aside. Everybody give credit to Jack Catterall, because we seeing this fight because of Jack Catterall. Everybody give applause for Jack Catterall to stepping aside, knowing that boxing needs this fight. You see, just like Usyk, you know what I'm saying, trying to step aside and stuff like that. There's more people, and I wish that Deontay Wilder, even if they give him the grant him to fight a Tyson Fury, I wish he steps aside and we could see the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world.
I mean, you are clapping about the step aside, but I'm sure they paid them enough money to step aside too, right?
Hey, it's a business, right?
Hey, at the end of the day, right, I do say this, Moonshine. This is a big, big thing for us.
That's what you do. That's what you do with baby mamas. You go to court, yo, can you step aside, leave me the fuck alone so I could, pursue my dream with this lady, leave me alone. So here's child support. Step aside, baby. Step aside.
No, it's worse than that, bro. You got to pay step-aside money to pursue the dream with your own children.
Ooh, look at that.
You know what I mean? That's even worse. Just to be with your own children, you got to pay step-aside money.
Exactly. But you know what I'm fighting for, son. Hold on. Don't forget your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Vote for me. I'm running for political official. Ladies and gentlemen. Vote for me. I would abolish child support. Men out there, if you're being taken advantage of, we're going to bring the family court system down to the ground. We're going to bring family court system down to the motherfucking ground. Vote for me, Mr. Punch Run Boxing. Vote for me, and I would abolish child support. All right? Vote for me. You don't gotta see your baby every other weekend no more. You can see it every motherfucking day. You don't gotta see your baby every other weekend. You don't gotta fight with your baby mama. And ladies out there, you mothers that say that you good, if you take that poppy to court knowing that he takes care of his child, and you lie to the judge saying he don't do shit, he's not capable of being a father, you know what? You're going to get 15 years in jail. 15 years. 15 years for lying to the court, saying that poppy is no good to the kiddos. No. We respect the father. This is fatherhood out here. All right. So vote for me. I will be running 2024 political official. Vote for me. I would abolish child support, ladies and gentlemen. The family court system is going down to the motherfucking ground. It's going down to the ground, baby. Vote for me. Sign the petition right now. Sign the petition right now. Your boy, Mr. Moonshine, running for political official. Oh yes.
Hurry up and vote for Mr. Moonshine before the baby mama starts to assassinate him. All the baby mamas try to come and kill you, bro.
Yo, shout out to Black and Brown Boxing in the building. What's good, Black and Brown? Why you drinking your kids' juices? Why you stealing your cousin's juicy? I seen that.
We're out here sipping on juices, man. The juice with the squeeze. What's up, App Store? What's going on, Mr. Moonshine?
I'm doing good, man. Yo, first and foremost, everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing right now. Black and Brown Boxing. Everybody subscribe to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge. Talk to us, Black and Brown. We got a couple great fights lined up each and every weekend. We got Neri versus Brandon Figueroa. I'm giving the Neri the nod, but if Figueroa does where he's natural, got the advantage, if he does what he needs to do, I think Figueroa could take that win as well. And the Josh Taylor undisputed versus Jose Ramirez, I got a 51-49, man. It's a very close fight. I got a split decision win for Josh Taylor. Speak to the people, Black and Brown Boxing. Speak to the people.
That's an intriguing fight, man, because of the stylistic matchup. because you got the guy who's going to bring the pressure all night. He's going to try to beat you with pressure, heart, grit, determination, and then the question is, can Josh Taylor box through that all night? Can he box around that all night? And it's not like Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is more than capable of doing that. That's what's so intriguing. Is Josh Taylor going to be able to box around him all night? And it is the pressure of Jose Ramirez going to get to Josh Taylor. So that's the intriguing question, and that's what's so intriguing about this fight, and that's what has so many people excited about this fight. Really, a lot of mainstream boxing fans last weekend, that was a show for them. For mainstream, for casuals, that was a show for casual boxing fans last week, Canelo Alvarez. But this fight here on the 22nd, this is a fight.
Yo, Black and Brown, we got money on this fight, haven't we?
I think he was frozen. Let me read this right quick.
Man.
Ernesto Navarrete Jr. Only way I would be okay with Wilder stepping aside would be if they guarantee him the winner of the two. That's good too. Whatever. I just want to see the undisputed, man. I mean, I think that we should all vouch for that. Even if you're a fan of him or not. I think, come on, man, this is boxing. We should all want the undisputed heavyweight. I don't understand anybody that want to see nothing but that. I don't understand, but it is what it is. Thank you, Navarrete. Thank you, Navarrete.
Hey, Moonshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't get the undisputed fight after all this time, then I wouldn't mind seeing the trilogy again, because we need to get fights on anyway. You get what I mean? If we don't get the undisputed fight for some reason, then let Wilder come back, bro. Let Wilder try his chances. I'm still happy to see a big heavyweight fight. Does that make sense?
In the end of the day, they still the top three. They still the top three. High, low, good looking out, Mr. Moonshine. One channel with the stars channels. Yeah.
Hey, why don't Wilder fight Andy Ruiz? I think that's a perfect fight. I think it's the on-schedule fight. Both ex-champions. One loss to Fury, one loss to Joshua. Why not? They're both trying to get back into position. Winner gets the next in line. To me, that's the fight that makes sense. They're both with PBC. Why not? What's the problem? Make the fight.
Make the fight. It's different in the heavyweight division. We ain't looking for no perfection. Look at Chisora. Chisora's still main eventing, bro. He's still getting fights, and he's still excited. He got 11 losses, bro, and he's still making money. He's still making money in the UK.
That fight makes a lot of sense for multiple reasons. Will the power, the right hand of Anthony Joshua, will it affect Andy Ruiz? And can Andy Ruiz walk through that power? You know what I'm saying, Punch? That's a good fight, man, for a lot of different reasons, man.
And it'll bring money, too. It will bring money.
I think it'll be the second biggest heavyweight fight. After Joshua and Fury, what Black and Brown said, I think the second biggest fight is Wilder against Ruiz. You agree?
It would be. I agree. 100%. It would be.
Yeah, it's on schedule fight, man.
It would be. And the way and they smart and they market it the proper way.
Or would you say Usyk and Joe Joyce, because they're both unbeaten, would be a bigger fight? Which one?
Yo, we could get all them fights this year be big.
That's a big fight, but I don't think it's bigger than Ruiz Wilder. I think Ruiz Wilder is huge fight. Even with no belts, no championships on the line, no belts, I think it's a huge fight just because of the implications, the afterwards. That puts the next guy in line for the winner of AJ and Fury, man.
I think that's
my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. I think that's the biggest non-title fight in boxing.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I agree too, man. A lot of people want to see that fight. But now they want Andy Ruiz to go fight King Kong Ortiz or go fight this person. Just make the Wilder fight. What's the problem? Now they want Andy Ruiz to jump through hoops to get to Wilder. They're both on the PBC side. If anything, Wilder should look at it maybe like a tune-up for him.
Let me ask y'all a question. Regardless of what was contract, for the trilogy, who deserved more of a trilogy? Andy Ruiz with Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder with Tyson Fury?
You could make the argument for Andy Ruiz because he actually beat Anthony Joshua by stoppage. So you can make the argument for Andy Ruiz. And he was never knocked out. He was never knocked down. He was knocked down in the first fight, but Joshua beat him, but he didn't really revenge the loss. You know, he just beat him.
Facts.
He didn't pay him back. He didn't do what he did to him. So you can make the argument for Andy Ruiz.
Fact. I'm gonna say it again, just in case the people missed it. Does Andy Ruiz deserve the trilogy with Anthony Joshua more than Deontay Wilder deserved the trilogy with Tyson Fury? Put aside the contract clause. What do you think, Rapstar?
I mean, you know, Deontay Wilder was the WBC champion before Fury took it off him. And, you know, Fury did draw with him as well. Andy Ruiz got lucky because Big Baby Miller fucking got done for steroids 3 times. So they had to get him out. He got a last minute. I mean, he did win the titles. He did. And, you know, Joshua came back and, you know, beat him. But I think if you look at performances, Joshua's performance with Ruiz were more closer. So it grants a rematch. Make sense?
Yeah. I mean, it took you a while to get there.
No, I feel bad for Deontay Wilder, but then if you want to look at it on paper, Deontay Wilder got beat the fuck out of in the second fight. A lot of professionals and trainers, even you look at all the boxers, they say that performance doesn't require a rematch. He can't, with that performance, he needs to build himself back up.
Nah,
You know
as a
what I mean?
heavyweight, no, as a heavyweight, he I think he deserves a trilogy. He deserves a trilogy. But I do believe that Andy Ruiz deserves his trilogy too.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me in the boxing, Black and Brown, tell me in boxing history, who have you seen beaten up like that and got a rematch? Tell me. Who have you ever seen?
I can't really just
Exactly.
off the top of my head. I can't. That's off
Exactly.
the top of my head. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of a name to give you. But I will say this: immediately after that fight, I made a video saying I want to see the trilogy. You know, Wilder deserves a trilogy. You don't go on a run that he went on and then lose one time and then don't deserve the rematch.
It's the way you lost.
Hold on. No matter if we don't like his opponents, he still did it. He still had 10, 11 title defenses, knocking out person after person, fighter after fighter. We don't like his opponents. We can criticize his opponents, but he still accomplished those things. He still defended that title for 5 years. He still held that title, defended it 11 or 10 times. He still accomplished that. So the man still deserves his rematch just based on how long he was reigning champion. And Tyson Fury would have never got the opportunity if Wilder didn't give it to him. So I think the man definitely deserves his rematch, his trilogy. And you said you feel bad for Deontay Wilder. I don't feel bad for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder had a hell of a run, like I just said, and he was knocking out opponent after opponent. And one loss should not define him. He should easily be able to bounce back from this, and he should have already been back in the ring, knocking out opponent after opponent again. So I don't feel bad for him, but yes, he does deserve his trilogy at some point.
Hey, listen, I just remember the fight, Moonshine. Who remembers Chris Eubank versus Nigel Benn, the first fight? Do you remember that fight?
I've only seen highlights of that fight.
Yeah. Nigel Benn got knocked out. He got knocked out. But he came back and beat Chris Eubank Sr. And they didn't beat him, he drew with him. He came back and rematched him. Yeah. So I'm just saying there has been fighters. You're just saying, yeah, because you haven't seen it, Moonshine?
No. What you say? No, I saw the fight, but it wasn't like I ain't stuck with the fight.
No, what I'm saying is there has been fighters who've been put to sleep and came back and won again, right? So I'm just saying Deontay Wilder took a beating for fucking first round to the round he got stopped. He got beat bad. You know what I mean? And I've never seen many fighters like George Foreman. He didn't fucking rematch Muhammad Ali when he got beat like that. I mean, I just think the beating that Wilder took, I haven't seen many fighters ask for rematch after that kind of beating. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's the heavyweight. It's the heavyweights. It's the heavyweights.
And what kind of fighter would he be if he wasn't asking for the rematch? He has to ask for it, man. There's no other way around it, a rap star. He can't just move on with his career. He has to demand that rematch. What else is he going to do?
Yeah, but that's like Jeff Lacey. Look how Jeff Lacey lost against Joe Calzaghe. He lost the same way. He lost the same fucking way, bro. He was getting outboxed, outbeat to the punch. And then, you know what I mean? He just couldn't deal with it.
Lewis got his rematch. Tyson got his rematch. Ali got his rematch. I think people does deserve the especially if you undefeated and you get your loss, you deserve your rematch.
You deserve it.
Especially if you undefeated. Look, people was going, no, Keith Thurman don't deserve the rematch with Manny Pacquiao because Manny Pacquiao's moving on. Nah, he deserved. He's undefeated. He was undefeated. He lost his belt for the first time. He deserved it. Not because Manny Pacquiao could do whatever he wants to do. He deserves to get a crack of his belt back. Lomachenko deserves a rematch too. I mean, he's not undefeated.
I agree.
Yeah, but Punch Drunk Boxing, you train fighters. You work with fighters behind the scenes. Would you put Deontay Wilder in for a rematch?
No.
Exactly.
No, but that doesn't mean he don't deserve the rematch. All I'm saying, he doesn't.
Yeah, but
I don't think it's smart to get an immediate rematch. No, not an immediate rematch. No.
Hey, Black and Brown,
I
should
agree.
he take that rematch? Black and Brown.
No, I think I agree with you guys on that part. I think he needs to fix some things because if Fury comes in with that same game plan, Deontay Wilder's in trouble. That's just a bad matchup. Deontay Wilder's just too skinny for a huge man like Tyson Fury, and he's gonna have to change the game plan. That game plan won't work because Tyson Fury figured him out. He can overpower him. He can manhandle him because he's going to outweigh him by 60 pounds. So I think it's a horrible stylistic matchup. He just ran into the wrong matchup. So, I wouldn't take that fight right away. I'd go back to the lab. I'd work on my craft, and I'd try to come with a new game plan.
Yeah, that's facts. Hey, listen, I've got to go and charge my device. Black and Brown, we got money on the Jose Ramirez versus Josh Taylor?
Yes, we do, sir.
Okay, yeah. I got a bet against Black and Brown.
All right, go charge your Metro PCS.
Nah, man, we in Virgin Mobile. We're Virgin Mobile.
You still got a Nokia? Nextel. He still got his Nextel. Got his Boost phone. You still got your Boost phone.
Hey, who remembers this phone? Motorola. Motorola was big.
Yeah, that was the start of it all.
Yeah, he still got his BlackBerry.
Keep cooking. I'm gonna listen in the background. Peace.
All right, peace. Black and brown. A lot of fights, man. A lot of fights. Weekend.
Let me touch on last weekend before we do anything else, man. That was a hell of a weekend. Great card. I love the way DAZN put the prelims on the YouTube channel. I love the way they did that shit, man. That shit was dope. We got to watch Mark Castro. We got to watch Keyshawn Davis. I think didn't Keyshawn Davis's little brother or big brother fight?
I heard he lost. I didn't get to see that one. I heard he lost. I'm not sure like 100%, but I heard he lost.
I didn't get to see it neither. I turned it on just to watch the end of the Davis fight, and then I watched the Mark Castro fight. But I love the way they did that. And then Canelo put on a show again, man. I knew something. The fight didn't go exactly as I thought it would because Billy Joe had success. And I didn't think Billy Joe was going to have any success in that fight. But he did find success in the fight. So I thought that Canelo was going to be whooping on Billy Joe. And by the 9th round, Billy Joe wasn't going to want to take no more. I didn't think it was going to be one shot to the eye that ended the fight. But, hey, it ended up working out. I said that Billy Joe wasn't going to get off the stool in the 8th round, and he didn't get off the stool in the 8th round. I didn't think Billy Joe was going to want to go past 8 rounds. But this is the thing that kind of got confused me a little bit, Punch, is he was having success in the fight, and he was in the fight. I had given him 3 rounds. What was it, 3-4 or 5-3 after 8? I had it 5-3 after 8, and I seen him having success in the fight. I kind of got disappointed with him and let down after he quit after just one shot to the eye. But hey, I'm not the boxer. Who am I to criticize? But shout out to Billy Joe. He had success I didn't think he would have. So a great weekend. Canelo proved he's the best in the sport. Beat another undefeated fighter in Billy Joe Saunders, just like he did in December in beating Callum Smith. I don't see what the criticism of Canelo is right now. People are finding anything to criticize Canelo, anything they can to criticize Canelo. But, hey, I guess that's how it is when you're on top.
Yeah. I mean, what can you criticize Canelo for? For what? Like, at this point, and it's not only like if he's just beating these champions. He's also fighting a lot. Like everything that we hear in in you know YouTube and a bunch of people talking about how fighters are not fighting like it used to be. Canelo Alvarez he's doing he's doing the opposite of what you're frustrated about. He's not only fighting the best in the prospective division, he's not only unifying the title, he's fighting enough. And if he fights in September, that's 4 times in less than 12 months. He has the chance because they even talked about that he may fight in December as well. He fights in September, December. That's 5 times in a span of 12 months. Yo, come on, man. It's no point. There's no point to criticize this guy.
You know, Punch, and I've been hearing a lot of things lately. And you know, I jumped on board with the Demetrius Andrade. I jumped on board, you know, with the boogeyman thing. And at the 160, I do want to start putting pressure on the dudes at 160 to fight him. I got no problem with that. But now the new thing is people want Canelo to not fight Caleb Plant and fight Demetrius Andrade. And I'm just like, people need to pump their brakes. They need to slow down with that shit. Demetrius Andrade needs to continue pursuing champions at 160 or make a splash and officially move up to 68. But as far as that fight right now, to me, that fight is dead. The Demetrius Andrade Canelo Alvarez fight is dead until he accomplishes undisputed, unless Demetrius Andrade wants to make a splash and try to move up to 68 and try to cut in line in front of Caleb Plant. But I don't see how that happens.
I say this, you know, Demetrius Andrade, you heard the Charlo say that they blackballed him. Meaning,
that's bullshit, Punch.
Exactly, meaning that none of them gonna fight Demetrius Andrade. So
hey, real quick, Punch. Sorry, real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, but I heard you say that earlier. How do we find that article or that interview of them saying that they blackballed?
Oh, it's in video. He was on IG Live.
IG Live. Okay.
Jamal was on IG Live. I'll get it. So he said that, right? So that's like a form of duck. That's duck, and I don't use the word duck like that. So okay, so now, and they pursued him. They pursued Jamal Crawford with Jamal Charlo with a lot of money. He turned it down with Demetrius Andrade. All right, so he's not gonna get the Charlo fight. The Triple G fight is right there. Triple G don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade. He's going after Murata in December. So meaning what Demetrius is going to do from here, Triple G going to fight in December, try to fight Murata to unify the titles with Murata. So he's going to go after the 168 now. But I think what he needs to do is the same thing I said that Devin Haney would need to do with his WBC belt and use that power, use your WBO middleweight power to petition to become a mandatory or a final eliminator in 168 for the WBO.
I agree with that.
Use that title. If you ain't going, it's no use. It's becoming apparent that it's useless in the middleweight division. So use that power, use that title, and petition at 168 to be in position in 168.
Yeah, I agree with that, man, because he's creating a little name for himself, but he has to get the names on his resume. And like Canelo looked at him and kind of told him, like, hey, man, who are you, man? So he has to put himself in line. He has to make himself more valuable. Like you just said, petition for the fight, make himself a mandatory. He's got to do something more. He's got to do more than just showing up at a press conference. That's not going to get it done. But, hey, Punch, I'm saying, man, I'll ride for Demetrius Andrade, but I got to stop when it comes to Canelo. But the whole 160-pound division, especially Charlo and Triple G, they should be trying to unify with this man. They should be trying to take his belt. When we bring up Canelo, I can understand when we say, oh, Demetrius Andrade don't bring much to the table besides the belt. Well, when it comes to Charlo and Triple G, they don't have that same argument. The belt is there for them. The opponent shouldn't matter when it comes to them two because it never has in the past. The opponent for Triple G and for Charlo, they never cared who their opponent was. Charlo just fought Dennis Hogan for no belt.
Ain't going to be fighting Montiel right now.
So why not fight Demetrius Andrade for a belt? That shit makes no sense. Same thing with Triple G. He fought Derevyanchenko for no belt. Or I don't know. I don't remember if they had a belt on the line. But I know Chenko was no champion, and Demetrius Andrade is a champion. So they should be fighting them just based on he's a champion, Punch.
Yeah, I don't. What is it? They don't like the WBO. They don't want to be unified. I don't know.
They don't want to be unified. There it is, Punch.
They don't want to. Just they telling the fans that belts don't mean shit. That's what it is. Akaka TV thinks a fighter's skin color makes them a more valid opponent than a fighter with a belt. Good looking out, man. Yeah, man. Akaka TV, man. You already know he's brain dead. You know he brain dead, but their subscribers is brain dead as well.
That's what his people want to hear.
Yeah, that's what the people want to hear. They want to go at. They want to say Jamal Charlo, but they don't want. They don't want to be like. They don't want to hold Jamal Charlo to the fire when it comes to Demetrius Andre.
Yeah,
and that's the easiest shit. They don't want to. They don't. Yo, people don't want to see the best, find the best. They just want to come over here, come with the political, race baiting narratives, and like they don't care about boxing. I mean, if that's what they want, it's true. I agree with this guy was saying, man. Make a cultural channel, a social channel. I come with boxing with that bullshit. But it is what it is. So yeah, man. I think, to be honest, even though that the Charlo said that Demetrius Andre they blackballing him, I think everybody's blackballing him. I think he is actually blackballed.
He could be, Punch. He could be, and we're witnessing it. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes and what's being said behind the scenes, but that could be what it is. We don't know. We never know. Because I mean, why is Triple G getting a Murata fight over Demetrius Andre? Would that really is Triple G that much bigger of a name than Demetrius Andre at this point? At this point in their careers, I can see in the past Triple G probably had a big name, but at this point, is his name carry more weight than Demetrius Andre?
I think they're trying to use the Asia, because Triple G Asian, Murata is Asian, and they're probably going to use that,
Okay.
I don't know.
All these gimmicks,
but he's getting the pass too.
All these gimmicks with Triple G, man. I've had about enough of him too, man. I know he had a hell of a run, and he carried. For me, when I was not into the sport of boxing, Punch, 7 years ago, I kept hearing two names: Chocolatito and Triple G. And Canelo was always there because I was always paying attention to Canelo. But the names I kept hearing were Triple G and Chocolatito. Those are the names that kept me coming back. Oh, looking. So I know Triple G did his thing in the sport of boxing for the last 10 years. And I respect him for that. Yeah. But where we stand today, he hasn't given us nothing in the last 3 years, man, since the Canelo fight. He ain't given
since he got that big contract. He hasn't done nothing with it.
Since
Steve Rose.
Call, hey, Punch, since the close call with Derevyanchenko, he has not challenged himself. Since that close call.
Nah, but even after the Canelo, because after the Canelo fight, he has Steve Rose, then the Sergey Derevyanchenko, then his last fight. That's 3 fights. Yeah. 3 fights that you could have fought Demetrius Andre.
He could have fought Demetrius Andre, but that Derevyanchenko fight scared him, Punch. He was like, nah, if I fuck around and lose one of these fights to one of these, mid-level fighters, my payday is gone. I'll never get another payday with Canelo. So I think he learned his lesson with Derevyanchenko. He's going to keep fighting low level until he can land that big payday with Canelo again.
Yeah, that Daniel Jacobs and Boo Boo Andre is not going to happen. They friends. I even asked him when he was here. That fight is not going to happen. Well, I think they should put their friends to a side and make some money. Because imagine Daniel Jacobs get that Jamal Charlo fight after. I'm telling you, they blackball Demetrius Andre. I think so. I don't think he's never gonna get a fight. At this point, it's become.
Little Punch, I'll say this. I've been critical of Demetrius Andre, right? I've criticized his fighting style. I've criticized his resume because we're always stuck in this war of Canelo and Andre, and Canelo haters like to use Andre's name. So I've been critical of Demetrius Andre. But bro, if I just step back and look for the sport of boxing as a boxing fan, like, come on, bro, enough is enough. Give the dude a fucking shot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying, Punch? Enough is enough. We can sit here and criticize the dude all we fucking want. Doesn't somebody want to unify? Doesn't the dude get a shot? Shouldn't he be able to unify with somebody? If not Canelo, I get the Canelo argument. I don't want that. I don't think that fight needs to happen either. But dude, fuck, somebody got to fight him. Triple G, Charlo, Murata, somebody. Eddie Hearn got to get this dude a big fight.
Now look, when Canelo beats, if he beats, but I'm saying he gonna beat Caleb Plant, become undisputed. He's gonna be so much that Canelo Alvarez don't even have to look at people. He's just gonna pick them. I think, and I said this earlier. I think that Canelo. You see how Canelo Alvarez was talking to Demetrius Andre and how he looked at Demetrius Andre like he hasn't fought nobody and all of this. He think like that with everybody else. He just say they just not in his face for him to say it. He thinks the same way for Charlo. It's just Demetrius Andre just wasn't the same. It wasn't that position to say something for him to say it. But nobody's coming in the table. Nobody's coming in the table with something. What? Chamar Charlo's gonna come with the WBC that Canelo Alvarez says, man, here's that WBC. Let me get the franchise. He don't respect you. You don't respect Demetrius. You don't respect these guys. Y'all ain't bringing that to the table. Y'all charity cases for him.
Hey, Punch, we can talk all the shit we want about what Demetrius Andrade did this weekend, right? And even me, too. I'll probably make a video and say that he was trying to scrape up Canelo's crumbs, right? But, man, he got to do what he got to do, man. He got to do what he got to fucking do, and I liked it. I'll criticize it, but at the end of the day, I liked it, bro. And he's doing what he has to do. If that's what it takes, then that's what it fucking takes. And let us talk all the shit we want. But at the end of the day, if it gets him to fight, then hey, it works.
So what you think about
That's one thing. Demetrius Andrade's always caught criticism. Look, I criticize Demetrius Andrade, and he's always caught criticism. But that's one thing I liked about him. His antics outside the ring, for me, they're entertaining. I like that. I like the talking. It adds to the sport. Hey, crash the press conferences. Call these dudes out at the press conferences. I'm down with that shit. I liked when he did it to Charlo. I like outside the ring antics from Demetrius Andrade. I just don't like his resume, and sometimes it gets a little bit sloppy inside the rings. But none of that shit, none of my criticism means, oh, he don't deserve a championship fight. He don't deserve a chance to unify because he's sloppy in the ring sometimes, or he's off balance sometimes. So that means he don't get a chance to unify. Nah, fuck that. That's bullshit, Punch. This dude should be unifying. He should have the opportunity to unify. The other champions should be going after his belt, and it's bullshit that they're not.
What you think about Ryan Garcia? He posted earlier today. Thank you to everyone showing their support. With the help of my support team and my family, I'm making steps forward. Why anxiety and depression hit me like a truck and why I'm still recovering, I'll never know. But I'm trying to cope with the issues I'm having. This bag is my anxiety, and I'm swinging with my full intent to the shore. He was just swinging. He was punching the bag. What you think about that?
Oh, well, okay. Well, let me start off by saying this. I'm glad the kid didn't retire. I'm glad he's sticking with the sport of boxing. If the kid really, really had mental health issues, then he would have had the right to retire from the sport of boxing, and none of us could have said shit, and we would never seen the kid fight again. So, as a boxing fan, I'm happy the kid didn't retire. I'm happy he's feeling good. I'm happy he's continuing to box. On the second hand, Punch, I don't know if I believe the kid. The kid had, me, Punch. I came onto YouTube, a huge fan of Ryan Garcia. 2 years ago, Punch, I was the biggest Ryan Garcia fan. He's kind of played me out. He's kind of played himself out to me. Like I can't keep up. And now 2 years later, I'm all over Teofimo Lopez, and I'm not on Ryan Garcia and Evan Haney the way I was 2 years ago. You know,
I understand that, but if you was a fan of Ryan Garcia, he's been talking about this since day one. This is not something that just appeared that he's talking about anxiety and depression. He's been saying this for a while. He's been saying this for a couple years. So at this point, if people see if he came out with this, we'll have Javier Fortuna, and people will be like, oh, whatever. And if it just came by surprise. But the thing is with Ryan Garcia, I already knew this because he already explained it to us about it. That's almost like if Tio, that he suffered from anxiety as well, suffered from asthma and all that stuff, right? If he would have came out and say that, I would have understood him because he already told he told us. He told us when he was okay. He told us about his mental state, you know? And I think that we're in society, we're becoming, because I wasn't like that. I was like, man, I ain't trying to understand nobody and stuff like that, man. Please, everybody got mental issues. You know, I was on that type of train until, you know, you gotta learn, you gotta be humble, gotta, you know, humans are different. You know, some people got weaknesses and strengths. Some people know how to handle certain things more than others. Like I said, when my boy, he died a year ago in December. He went missing, and people was trying to tell me, no, yo, he was going through this. I said, nah, man, I spoke to him and I spoke to him like 2 weeks ago. Please, he wasn't, he's never been like that. But you don't know what people going through, right? You know, and then dude commits suicide, kills himself. Dude has a smiley face. He going to the club. But then
Yeah, that's a fucked up story. I just hope that the kid is not playing with it, and I hope that these mental issues that he speaks of, I hope they're really true, man. I hope that he's just not throwing them out there. And Punch, it wasn't just the mental issues that kind of shied me away from him. It was the after the fight, avoiding the Devin Haney fight, and then
yeah.
calling out, he called out Tank and then avoided that, and then the
Manny
Pacquiao shit.
Pacquiao.
And so it was a lot of like trying to fool the boxing fans. And that's where I'm not cool with. Like, you're not going to fool me. You know what I mean? Like, don't bring that Instagram social media shit. Don't bring that trolling into this side, into us boxing fans. We're so passionate and we go to war for these fighters. And I was arguing for him about the Tank, and he'll beat Tank and he's ready for Tank. And then it wasn't, it wasn't it. So I don't want to be fooled as a boxing fan. So what happened is I went to bat for this kid, and he fooled me too many times. So he's gonna have to earn me back. I never turn my back on my fighters. I just leave him alone a little bit. I'm gonna leave Ryan alone a little bit. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna let him come back, and once he gets back in the ring and he shows that he's on his shit, then I'll be right back on his team, man. I'll be right back, Team Ryan.
Hey, I hope everybody's going through something is good. Shout out to Ammo Williams as well, man. I hope he's getting better as well.
Punch, real quick, I think Teofimo Senior's advice that day you had him on and he spoke about it, man. That shit was great advice for the kid.
That was raw advice, yeah.
Oh, bro, that was so fucking good advice, bro. Like, no one can give better advice than that, man. So that was the best thing to hear. Just get back in the ring, keep fighting. And I don't know, Punch, are you hearing that maybe he get back in the ring to fight Fortuna? It's not Fortuna. It's not
Jojo Diaz gonna fight Fortuna.
Yeah, Jojo stepped in and fighting Fortuna. So what's right? Have you heard anything about who he's gonna fight? I heard a rumor that it was Raleigh Romero. Just a rumor.
I don't think he got nobody lined up. That was a rumor, but I don't think he got anything lined up.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, man, I just hope the kid's not playing with the mental health issues. And this is another thing too, Punch, man. I don't know, man. It's hard to call, but if the kid really got mental health issues, is boxing the best sport for the kid? Like
that's what I said. That's why I did a video about it. If you got mental issues, I don't think people agree, but there was even boxers. There was certain boxers that I put on Twitter and then agree with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that getting hit in the head for a living and got mental issues coexist together.
Yeah, man, that might not help anxiety, man. So I just
maybe the workout. I believe the workout maybe help the anxiety
for sure.
The workout,
yes.
You take it out on the bag. You run. You do drills or whatever. But getting hit in the head is a different thing.
Yeah, man, I'm a firm believer in exercise, mental strength. Health and diet. Your diet and exercise are a huge contributor to your mental health and your mental state, man. Whenever I'm going through it in life, man, I just dedicate myself to the gym. And I promise everything works out, man. And whatever I'm going through inside my head.
Why you think poor people be making a lot of kids? They take it on like that. They take their frustration, making babies, man. That's how they do it. That's why poor people make a lot of kids. They ain't rich. The only time they feel rich is when they coming.
Yeah, that's the only time they feel good. That's the only time they feel on top of the earth. Hey, I think Ryan did the same thing. Took his baby mama on vacation and did the same thing. So I hope the kid is back. I hope he's okay, and I hope he's back because, man, Punch, he's an electric fighter. He does electric things in that ring. He's a special fighter. And if that kid can make it to be a grown man, if he can make it to be 27 and still fighting, he's going to be a problem in this sport, Punch. So I wish the best for the kid. I hope he makes it back, and I can't wait to see him back in the ring.
Facts. Shout out to Mike from Boston. What's good, my brother? Mike from Boston. Everybody subscribe to Mike from Boston. Subscribe to Mike from Boston. Good channel. What's good, my brother? Yo, so I'm about to shut it down. You gonna go live or not? You going live?
I was thinking about it, bro. I was thinking about going live today. Yep.
Do that.
All right. Give me like 45 minutes. I'll set it up.
All right. Yo, everybody subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. Yo, everybody have a great night, great day, wherever you at. Tomorrow, you already know it's Happy Hour Thursday, karaoke night. Let's go. Gonna talk more about boxing. Gonna be talking about more about this arbitration. I think with Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Gonna talk about more about this Undisputed. Let's talk about more about Brian Castagna, Jamel Charlo. Lot of fights, y'all. God bless, and on to the next.
All right, Punch.